So I mentioned an org chart a couple weeks ago, and some of you took me up on the offer to share it with you. And one even, I think it might have been you, Melvin, I'm not sure, suggested that I shoot a video on it. So here we go. Ginger, connector, and I find that using an org chart helps me stay focused, helps me get focused, helps me work through a lot of different things. An org chart is a simple drawing design of how your company is organized. So you're a party of one, great, super helpful. You're a party of 500, really important to know who's doing what, when, and how. And so I'm going to show you how I would make a simple org chart today. Use it if you like. Would love to see pictures of yours. You can comment below. Share a picture if you like. I also did a blog on this, so I'll include that link down below as well. So the org chart, the organizational chart, helps me focus. My very first one was quite the exercise in a brain dump. I went nuts. I thought, well, what do I do right now? What do I want to do? So I've come a long ways, and so here we go. Make your own org chart. First thing I do, I like to use brightly colored paper. I'm still a very tactile person, so I have a stash of different brightly colored paper that I reuse from different things in my office here, and I start with a colored piece of paper. I put the date in some corner, and today is 6/25/18 already. So I've got that, and then I put me up at the top. So you put you up there, whoever you are, GJ or my initials. And then I have done this so much that I have decided that I give myself 3 silos. So I do the drop down. I've also done a cyclical one that looks like a wheel because they're all related. So I've written my initials, I've got the date down here on the bottom, and I've given myself 3 drop downs. I figure that if I focus on 3 things, that's great. And anything that ties to those 3 things should be on the org chart, and anything that does not gets put on a different list, gets on the side hustle, wherever else you want to put it. It's not my primary focus, so I need to give myself permission to get it off the chart. So I think, what do I love to do? Where do I really want to serve people? Where do I get asked to serve? And where I'm at right now is speaking is my number 1. I get hired and invited to speak across the country and across the continent, across the world, and I love it because speaking is such a unique platform. So anything that I do with speaking goes underneath that first silo, and I'll put sessions, MC, keynote, whatever those things might be as options to help me stay focused. The second thing on my org chart is to teach. So teaching includes coaching, very selective coaching, people who really want that developmental expert in helping them take a look at their own why, their mindset, and so forth. So teaching is there. So underneath teaching, then we'd have coaching, seminars, workshops, classes, all those kinds of things that go underneath teaching. Do they overlap, you might be thinking? Yes, they do. At the same time, I need focus on each one of what I'm going to accomplish. So as me and my team, my growing team, looks at who's doing what, this becomes even more important for crystallization and succinctity. And the third thing for me is writing. I love to write. And my second book is almost done. In fact, I got a draft from Book Layout Artist today. So writing is my third one. So it's my books, it's essays, it's blog posts, it's pieces for clients that I bonus them with, those kinds of things. So that is a basic org chart. You start with yourself. I would recommend you date it so you can see your growth and development and keep the past copies. Choose your silos. These are my 3, the speak, teach, write, and then go ahead and expound on each of those as you want. Sometimes, I mentioned earlier that you can add different things as you really love them. I still do a lot of food and beverage because I come from a beverage background, a beer background. And so I call that my side hustle. I think Miss Ruby would be happy with that. But side hustle gives me the permission that when it fits, as it fits around these other things, then that's still cool too. So Ginger here, it's a great day to connect. I find that in my business, an org chart can really help me crystallize, stay clear, stay focused, and help me stay on track to serve the great people who are asking me to help them, to help me go find them as well. So if you use this and you find it useful, take a shot of yours or whatever format it's in, share it below so the rest of us can see it, and we will see you again soon.